looking at you and thinking like, what's this?
So that's your siblings there. They just didn't make it.
These are the unfortunate ones.
They've all dried up.
They're all.
We was always gonna go left when you asked that question. I don't know why you did it, man. I don't know why you did it.
Don't get offended, man. You know?
By continuing with this program, you have therefore agreed to take zero offence to what is being said. After all, it is called Don't Get Offended. Duh. You man stop talking, man. Just carry on, innit? I don't understand why you man do that.
Yeah,
shit.
but you just did it like that.
That's
you
it.
know what I mean?
That's it.
I
want the real conversations, man.
Then you got to quieten the you know.
No, just
the
carry
voice.
on. Just ignore what I'm doing, man.
I can't.
Anyway, like you were saying, yeah, I don't know any fat people that are 70 years of age.
No, I don't know either.
Yeah. And it's not like I'm trying to diss people. I'm just saying how it is, man. Like if you want to live past 70 and have the best opportunity to, then lose some weight. Anyway, we spoke about this on whatever. What episode was that? If you want to hear a bit more about
episode
that.
62.
Okay.
62, man. We're on episode 71 today.
I can't believe someone
that's like 12 weeks ago.
Someone watched the show and they highlighted the time of when we started talking about the topic.
It's crazy.
To be honest, look, listen.
People do that.
That's good.
Listen, we're talking
I like
topics.
that.
We're talking good topics here. You know, some are better than others, but either way, we talk about a topic that someone has some kind of interest in.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So, if you know anyone that likes these controversial type of topics, then I will, I would recommend you tell them.
Yeah.
Where to go, what to search up on YouTube, and obviously not just YouTube. Where else are we? We need to plug this at the beginning of every episode.
Everywhere.
Not at the end.
We do.
We're everywhere. We're on all DSPs,
we're gonna be on
man.
Patreon as well.
It's not hard.
But seriously, you can listen
in the building.
College just arrived.
But where else were we?
Right, we're on
iTunes,
all the DSPs, all of them.
All of them.
So
wherever you like to listen to your
Apple Music, Amazon,
right,
whichever one you want. These
not on SoundCloud though, because that's
not on SoundCloud.
Nah, not on SoundCloud.
We're off SoundCloud now.
Yeah,
they've got
the thing is, SoundCloud doesn't really
different
cater.
rules.
It's not even that they don't cater for podcasts.
Oh, it's more like music.
Yeah,
under,
and people weren't going there to listen. Really, we had like 1 or 2 listeners. That was it.
So it wasn't really worth the time.
So I was like, we're getting more listeners on the actual like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Cast. What is it? Google Podcast. We're getting loads of, and all the other ones as well. We're on iHeart as well. We're on.
So listen, guys. Look, if you want to sponsor this show, on a serious note, if you want to sponsor, you want to get your brand out there, then hit up. Have we got an email?
Yeah. What is it, bruh?
Don't get offended. Don't get
listen.
Don't get offended 77@gmail.com.
There you go.
So I think we need to practice every week. We need to hit this at the beginning.
But also hit up Patreon as well. If you want to sponsor us, Patreon will be live from next week. So
why is 77 in the email? What's 77?
There was no. Don't get offended was already taken. And 7's my lucky number.
It's that other dead show, isn't it, man?
Oh, yeah, with like 10 views each video, innit?
I was like, don't get...
Yeah.
Oh, the other get...
No, but I made this email before that show even came out.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's the US version, right? Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Someone actually out there was like, don't get offended at Gmail. What? Come on, man.
You'd be surprised, bro. There's a lot of John Alexanders at gmail.com as well.
Lots. I'm the first Chris Samuels on Instagram.
And none of them have your fade.
Well,
I
got in there quick.
Really, I could take that back. What is that, bro? When you getting your trim?
It's called comfortability, bro. That's what it's called.
Oh, it's just called
very comfortable.
It's just called culture to living, innit?
Very comfortable.
It's called sitting on yourself and putting your feet up.
Exactly. Being comfortable, no one to impress, got amazing wife, I'm good. That's what it's called, man.
Oh man,
You lot don't want me getting a haircut. I'll be back in this game and it's a wrap. None of you out there want me in the game. So be happy I got my hair like this. Because when it's not like this, you know what? Let me tell you something. That reminds me. The last video we put up, Musa, did you not see my fade in that video that you put up? The
Serious.
last one, 61.
serious.
I was listening to Ryan's topic and I was like, hey, what Ryan's talking about is good and all that, but my hair.
So basically, he didn't give a shit what you was talking about.
I gotta admit, I don't ever watch back the shows, man. I can't.
Ryan don't listen, he don't watch back, he don't care.
Just can't do it. I'm in the present. That's it.
Yeah.
Right now, whatever I said, I've said in the past.
He said what he said,
Because
guys.
you never know. Whatever I say in the future might be something totally different. And that's the
we've
thing.
been there. We've been there.
Yeah, totally different because our minds change. We grow older.
Yeah, you get
I was
older.
saying to Chris, I goes like in the car, Daddy, it's like my taste buds are completely different now compared to when I was younger.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they're different.
Your brain has changed. Your
Just
brain
like,
has developed.
what the
changed.
hell?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like certain cheeses, I would never eat cheese back in it. Now I can have blue cheese. I can eat it.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
I look at it. It's this green fungus thing, right? Back in the day, it's like, oh, what's that? Now just eat it. I'm eating it.
That's it.
Like outside
Olives?
of a burger.
I couldn't eat olives.
Oh, is it?
I still don't
I
like it.
love
No, I like the
olives.
black olives. I like black
I
olives.
eat any olives. Just give them to me,
I
man.
can't-
Olives suck. I can't eat
I
that.
can't eat peppers.
I love
Olives on a
They're
pizza
disgusting.
is serious. Black olives on a pizza is another level.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
reminds me of Pizza Hut back in the
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Olives
Pizza
is-
Hut buffet.
Yeah.
That's when Pizza Hut buffet was Pizza Hut
Yeah,
buffet.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
you lot remember the buffet? The Pizza Hut buffet was $1.99 at
Yeah,
lunchtime.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, so I used to
$1.99.
work in
school
London.
days.
I used to work in London.
Yeah.
And like midday, I think it was like something $2.99 or something at the time.
Like, well, $2.99.
And I remembered like the whole 2 hours worth of just going $2.99
Just
just
eat
eat the pizza. So I sat in there,
Now,
just
how much is it?
ate the pizza and all the salad as well. Just
Yeah.
ate, and then I went back to work just stuffed.
I think it's like $8.99 or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, a bit more.
Inflation and all that.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah. But it's still worth it though. Like you can eat all the pizza like for 2 hours.
Yeah, but they don't
worth.
cook it the way that they cooked it back
Yeah,
in the day.
no,
man.
no. Yeah, I found
I
that.
used to like the all-you-can-eat Chinese buffets, man. Those
yeah.
are
Yeah,
the ones.
I went there last week.
Yeah?
One in near where I am. And because the kids love it, they're like helping themselves and stuff.
Yeah,
they
of
just go up
course.
and help themselves. They love that kind of responsibility.
You know, there's one good one in Chelmsford.
Yeah.
Just outside the new Giggly Squid or the Jamaica Blue. There's a nice one right next to you know the Everyman Cinema.
Yes.
It's there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also
So
there's
Everyman Cinema in Chelsea.
Chelmsford,
I
yeah.
think they're
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
yeah,
Is
man,
it's a
big
nice one.
sofa there.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah, like one time me and Von went there to go watch Aladdin when it came out.
Yeah.
With Will Slap Smith. And we're sitting there.
Fake Slap.
Yeah, fake Slap Smith. And we're sitting there, I'm thinking, right, this is super comfortable. Like the couch actually was sinking in. I
I
nearly fell
told you,
asleep.
like Everyman,
I
man.
fall asleep, man.
Yeah,
The
fell
one,
asleep.
Muswell Hill is the one that me and my missus normally go to.
Might as well. Okay.
Yeah, that's a nice one. We went to the one in Canary Wharf, and that wasn't as nice.
There's one near me, like 10 minutes from my house, and it's the same kind of thing. They bring pizza to you, like it's kind of a setting where you put your feet up.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like if
Yeah, you're gonna go.
because normally you don't go cinema in the morning when you're fresh.
Yeah.
You go in the evening,
yeah.
and I'm done. I've trained. I've done whatever work I've had to do, and now I'm sitting down watching something. And like, if I'm really captivated by whatever I'm watching, then I might be okay. But most of the time, I'm like. Start to nod off.
That's me as well,
Especially if
bro.
you're laying back on one of these sofa things.
But me, it's like,
Yeah.
I'm not, after the pandemic, I kind of prefer watching films at home. Because you can just watch, a lot of the films come on TV now while they're in the cinema.
Bro, I've got the app where I can. Yeah, anyway.
I don't want to know. You ain't sharing.
I've got that too as well.
Not as good as mine. It's not as good as my one.
You know what? I can't stay awake though. Nah.
No, I watch
Like,
them in the-
as
I
soon
watch
as it
films
gets
in the
to-
morning.
When it gets to a certain time, I think 8:30, 9 o'clock.
That's old age,
It's
bro.
hard, man.
Yeah.
I'm hard. I'm like, I'm
I don't watch anything.
Man's
Them
drifting.
ones.
Drifting.
Yeah, and the missus is angry, like, oh, you never stay up. I'm like, yeah, I'm up.
Yeah, I see it. I can hear it. I can hear it.
And you know the ones when you hear yourself snore.
It's
Like,
when it's when you
Yeah.
get a glass of wine, man. It's when you get that glass of wine.
That's a
Because
wrap.
Anna will pour me out a glass of wine. 8 o'clock, kids are down.
Yeah.
And we'll put a film on.
Yeah.
I'll box off that glass of wine.
9 o'clock.
And it's a wrap.
And it's just like,
Everything is just heavy. Everything's hot.
but it's babe. Yes.
Do you know what? Is this bad though? Right, the other day, I fell asleep. Like, as in, like, I was tired, and my body just said, "We're sleeping," and that was it.
Yeah.
We went to sleep. Like, as in, I was upright, and we just went to sleep.
Yeah, those are the best sleeps, though.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? So,
Like,
so
I
you
was sitting, like, I was like, I had pillow like on
Yeah.
the back of me.
Yeah.
I was trying to watch something, and my eyes were just heavy.
Yeah.
And my body said, "We're going to sleep."
That's it.
And I just fell asleep.
think, yeah,
That never
like
normally
instant.
happens.
Yeah, I think that's
Like instant sleep.
I think
Those are
that's
the
when
best
you're
sleeps.
really tired. Yeah.
Because when you try to replicate that, have you ever tried to break out of that sleep and go to bed?
Doesn't work.
It's not the same sleep anymore. It's the dead sleep. Like, when
You wake up, the back pain is ridiculous.
stay on the sofa and just sleep there.
Don't move.
Don't move.
Yeah.
And trust me, it's
I
the
always,
best sleep.
if I fall asleep on the sofa, I'll always try to get back to the bed.
Oh, don't.
I always try it.
I've made that fatal
Yeah.
mistake so many times.
Yeah. I mean, when I'm okay, so if I'm sleeping and I go to the toilet, all right, obviously
it's
it's
long,
broken,
man.
right?
Yeah.
But what I do, I've got this trick now. I just literally just like I know exactly where my bathroom is.
Yeah.
My eyes are closed.
Sleepwalk.
Yeah.
I done that the other day.
Yeah.
I done that, yeah.
My eyes are closed.
Yeah, I make sure my eyes are 75,
And I will
85%
even
closed.
sit down on that toilet.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sitting
And go
down.
away. Yeah.
I'm weird.
Yes.
Exactly.
You know, why do girls think it's like demasculating when you sit down and go piss?
There's a reason for everything. You go there,
I remember
you
one
shake.
girl was like, I did that when it was like late. And I don't know why she was up, but she was up. And she's like, oh, you sit down. I'm tired, man.
Yeah.
I just put that work in. I'm going to sleep.
I want to try and stay asleep.
Yeah,
'cause-
I'm a light sleeper.
Yeah,
So-
because if you're gonna, because if you're having dramas to get back to sleep, then you're gonna
Yeah.
get frustrated.
Yeah.
Because like you might have had about 3 hours sleep already.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's dramas now trying to get back.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure you keep asleep. Try and stay on the tips of that dream that you was having.
Yeah.
There's a trick to that as well.
Hey, tell me, man.
Can you get a dream back?
Yeah, I'm back in.
You could get what?
Bro, I'll go right back in. Serious.
What, back to the same dream.
What dream,
Same
man?
dream.
What dream was this though?
Whatever dream it is.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
when you have like really good dreams.
Yeah.
And it gets
So what would you
broken
say
up.
is really good, Chris?
What's really good?
This is going to take a left, you know. I can feel it.
Let me keep it right.
It's going left.
Let me keep it in the middle.
Let's see what Ryan
So
has
if
to
you're
say
on
first.
it, whatever dream it is, normally it's like just a decent, nice, happy dream.
Yeah.
Nothing sexual, nothing, but just nice dream. And I can stay on the tip, and then just all you have to do is kind of remember where you was.
Yeah.
The
And you
last
can go
part, and then just think of that, and you're back in. As long as you're tired enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm back into the same dream, and I know I'm in because in a dream I'm in. And that's it. And then I don't remember anything after that.
So what
Yeah.
is the dream then, man?
There's so many, bro. You can't even explain dreams. It's weird. It's a weird kind of.
You know what? Like the whole topic of dreams will just be a crazy pod.
That's
by itself.
another topic. That could be even a topic. But
It's like I
either way.
even remember watching one.
discuss
No.
We're here now.
Well, you know what? Like before we do that, it's birthday weekend, so I bought everyone drinks.
Oh, man. Happy birthday, Colin.
Thank you, bro. I don't know whether you drink it, but hell, you're doing it today.
sugar free.
Anyway.
No.
I don't know.
Is it sugar free?
I don't know, blood.
Jesus.
No, whiskey. Is that whiskey, bro?
whiskey.
Jack Daniels, man.
I'll give mine to.
And this was Musa.
You could have two, Misa.
He's not even here, man. He's just gone.
But thank you. But yeah, what's that? Cola and
It's serious. We've not had that before.
No, I'm not a drinker, bro. I'm not a drinker.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy
Yeah, birthday,
birthday,
bro.
man.
Thank you, brother. And happy birthday to baby Anaya as well, man.
Yeah, man.
Everyone's birthdays this
Yeah.
week,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yeah.
July's crabbers.
It's crazy. Right, dreams, man. Let's talk about it.
Oh, cool.
Let's talk about it, man. We're here.
Oh, damn it.
Well, should we introduce first? Should we get that out of the way?
Actually, let me bust
the
this
flow
off.
was all right.
The flow was nice, and then Colin just stopped it.
Broke it
yeah,
up
I know, man.
for no reason. Let's get back
Well, I
to
tried
it.
to
Man.
give everyone a drink, and I'm the only one drinking.
Get back to it, man.
All right,
What was
there's
the
a skill to get back into it. It's cool. There's a skill to get back into the dreams.
85% of it, and just keep thinking of the dream.
I'm just thinking about when I was younger, innit? Like
Yeah.
there was some dreams. I had some great dreams, and then it got broken up, and I thought, man, that dream, like, and I'm trying to, think of it, and I just couldn't get back into the dream. But you're just making it sound so easy.
No, you can. So, all right, so let me introduce myself. My name is Ryan John Baptiste. I'm here to pod, and today we're going to go straight Fridays.
Yeah, that's it.
Man.
My dream. Okay, so I'm going to talk about my topic now.
All right, let's
And
do
then
it,
you
man.
can do your intro.
Let's get it in.
Wow.
Hold on, man.
So I think dreams.
What are you playing? There we go. Dreams, man.
So I think the way that dreams work is that I think whatever's on your mind does sometimes play into
Yours,
That's for you.
That's for you. Well, he's giving you two of them.
Yeah, one, and then you can take one home
Oh, yeah, I'll take one on. Yeah, for sure.
from Colin.
Birthday. No, it's not.
Big
Jack
sponsor, that,
Daniels.
innit?
If you want to sponsor us, you can.
Yeah.
Go on, Ryan, man.
Yeah, so I think dreams do have a little bit of relevance on what you was thinking during that day, especially, I think. Because, sometimes you might have done something or thought about something and then you've ended up dreaming about it. But then it sometimes goes it takes it to another level in that dream. But I think it's more the mind. The mind is a weird thing, isn't it? It's like a really complex thing. I mean, there's some I've had if you want to talk about bad dreams and good dreams.
Yeah, come on, break it down, man.
I've had a serious bad dream before where. So what happened? I think what it was. I started a new position when I was working in the prison service, and I was in the gym. I got inside the gym in the prison service, and I got a bit excited. I was training it with every session I was training in. Every class I took down to the gym, I was training with the prisoners.
Yeah.
Take them back, brought back new prisoners, training with them. I was overtraining basically.
Yeah.
So I was really tired this day. I was really tired, fatigued, and I was just falling asleep from I think it was 8 p.m. that night. Really tired, and I think when you're tired, some dreams can
Manifest.
Manifest. So you can get some serious negative dreams. So anyway, all I remember jumping up, I was fighting. So I was fighting with the cover. Yeah, I was fighting with this cover. So but in the dream, I was fighting with I think it was a Rottweiler or something. I was crossing the road, and this dog, whatever dog it was approaching me, and I'm crossing him, and then he's attacked me in the middle of the street, and so I'm fighting with this dog, but I'm fighting with the cover.
Yeah.
In the bed, so I'm fighting proper, and my missus is with me. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then she goes, it's a dream. And I'm fighting. She goes, it's a dream. This is 1, 2 in the morning, yeah. Because it's a dream. Yeah, and I'm going.
How does she know?
I'm fighting. Well, I'm fighting. Bro, if someone's fighting with the cover.
Oh, man.
It's a dream. And I'm and I could hear this. And then what she was saying was coming through, and I started to hear it after a while.
Yeah.
And I'm fighting. This lasts for at least 15 seconds. It's a long time.
Inception business, man.
Yeah. So I'm now mashing up my shins against the beds that have the wooden border.
Yeah.
There's a low bed. I'm cuts. I've got cuts all down my leg.
Jeez.
Just banging it, smashing it, and fighting with this cover. Yeah. And all of a sudden I've obviously come to my senses of what came out of the dream. I was thinking, whoa, what's this happening?
Yeah.
Where am I? Kind of thing. And I'm sweating. I was just fighting. Her sister ran in as well. She thought I was having a fight. So that shows you
They're powerful.
how powerful they are. Tiredness plays a big part. Whatever's happened during the day plays a big part. And maybe supernatural stuff as well.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm coming on to that. I'm coming on to that next.
I was gonna put that.
I mean, I leave. That's why I thought I'd leave that one to you.
No. He's gonna go. He's gonna go all the way up. But,
But there are books on dreams and stuff like that. But I think the brain is a very powerful thing and untapped. There's a lot of it that is untapped. So I think, and that's, you know, your mind and your body's at rest when you're sleeping, and a lot of things are happening. You know, so you know, that's why I think we dream some crazy stuff as well at the same time. Yeah. And there's obviously a lot of dreams that we don't actually remember as well.
Yeah.
So that was my little story on
dreams,
being tired and dreaming crazy stuff.
I can't really link dreams too much to being super tired or what level of tiredness, but I've had some crazy. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Colin Palmer, Mr. Burrito Man. I'm here. I've had some crazy dreams in my time, but there's always just been two dreams, and I think I must have told you once, Chris, when we were younger. But there's two dreams that stuck with me. I've had every type of dream you can think of. Obviously, you know, man don't know that. But listen, have you ever had sleep paralysis?
You can't say every type of dream, bro.
Musa knows what.
Why can't you say every type of dream?
You ain't done everything, innit, in life, have you?
Anyway.
It was a dream. So you couldn't do it.
But listen, seriously. Have you ever had sleep paralysis before? No. So like you're asleep.
Yeah.
But you feel yourself trying to wake up, but you feel that someone is actually holding you down and you can't get up. And then you just take one big like that, and then you're up, and then your heart's doing that.
I was gonna say that's the worst thing. I hate that.
That's happened to me twice. And I can't remember the second one that happened, but I remember the first. Now, I remember, it's crazy. Do you remember Laser Quasar when we were kids? Laser Quasar.
Yeah.
There was one in Collier Row in Rumford where, you know, remember that? The Grand Central used to go there when we was younger. I felt like I was proper in Call of Duty. I had my headgear on and like shooting everyone. I was like the red team playing the blue team. So I'm shooting everyone. Yeah, I got him. Yeah, killed him. Yeah, that kind of thing. And I remember I was hiding from somebody because there was like only two enemies that was, you know, in front of me for me to go and grab the trophy, because the main thing was to go and get this trophy for your team or whatever else. Shot this guy, but you remember like Matrix where like he just turns around and then like the agent is just there, just pulls the trigger, shoots you in your head. That same thing, Ryan, happened exactly to me. I felt someone shoot me in the head and I fell down. And it's like he was standing over me. I was trying to get up, but it's like my body was saying, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. But I was actually in bed trying to get up, but I couldn't actually get up. And all of a sudden, I just went 3, 2, 1, open my eyes, and I was up. I researched that. And you like this, bruv. A succubus is a demon or supernatural entity in folklore in female form that appears in dreams to seduce men, usually through sexual activity. According to religious traditions, repeated sexual activity with a succubus can cause physical or mental health, even death. I was told from one of my customers that succubus was actually, she got her hand and held you down to try to do something with you. I swear, I didn't believe it. But
how old was you?
Bruv, you're a teenager. But I still remember that up until now. But sleep paralysis for men is apparently that demon. That demon was actually on you, trying to hold you down like this. Look it up. Succubus. I bet you enough people have had sleep paralysis. 100%, but it's around that, man. It's crazy.
I didn't know any of that, man. But nah. All right, I am the humble servant of the Most High, Yahuwah, his son Yahusha HaMashiach, and the Ruach HaKodesh, representing all three. But all praises go to the Most High, to the Father. Chris Samuel's here to pod. Dreams I've had. Yeah, man, I've had bad dreams before. I think I've had a lot of supernatural dreams. I'll probably say I've had dreams where I've met family members who are not here, and those ones are probably the most powerful ones. I'll probably say I've had that sleep paralysis. I didn't know that was called that.
Succubus, yeah.
I don't know about that demon. Maybe that is probably true. I've had demons that have tried to interfere in when I've slept, but as soon as I said the name, at the time I said the name Jesus, Yahusha, and they flee because they're obviously scared, and they tremble in fear of the name of Yahusha. Yeah, man, I think I've had some great dreams, but it's weird, man. I think just thinking about dreams, as in like, I think what Ryan said, like trying to get back to that same dream. Yeah, that's nuts.
It's a beautiful thing, man. It's like you just I'm back in type thing.
But have you had them dreams where like it was a nightmare and you woke up and you go to sleep thinking that you don't want to go back to the dream, but you end up back in there?
No, because I got control of that.
I think once I did. I think once that happened. I think there was a night where things were happening. I can't remember what the dream was. I wasn't really happy with the dream. And as soon as I kept on, and I woke up.
What do you mean you weren't happy with the dream?
I wasn't. Obviously, I wasn't like.
Do you have some expectations on your dreams?
No, you just go to sleep, innit?
I think I've done where I'm sure I have, where I've had a bad dream and I kind of, no, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't going, like you say, it's like not on your side type thing, and I've gone back in to change it type thing. Like I've gone back in purposely to think like, okay, let's let this. I don't want that to happen.
Can you control a dream? Can you actually control it? No. Can your self-conscious go into tweak some things?
I think you must be able to.
Yeah, I don't know, but what it is, I was changing the course of it, so it was going one direction, and so I came in. I remember going back and said, right, I don't want this to happen.
Oh, okay.
You know, like you know it's going somewhere. You're not changing it. But it's like you go in and say something else or something, you know. Make it come back your way.
It's a bit like that film that with Tom Cruise in it, Die Repeat or something. Remember that one?
Live, Die, Repeat. Yeah.
And, the day after tomorrow, innit?
I don't know.
Not the day after tomorrow.
No, he said Live, Die, Repeat.
Is it Live, Die, Let me find the name of the film.
It's something else, innit?
Day After Tomorrow is about the end of the world, isn't it?
Oh, is it about Dream?
Yeah, it's like
different film. Sorry, my bad.
He kept on dying, but he kept on coming back to where it was. Yeah.
That's one, innit?
Leave, Die, and Repeat. Something like, what's it called?
Where he's fighting that war.
The Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah, that's it. I knew it had tomorrow in there.
Innit? Yeah.
Oh, it made 370 million in the box office. Decent.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think it's not control. It's just like I can get back in and just like make it a happy one, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's only if you come out. Like if I'm in pissed, you can't really do anything. You just
Have you ever had dreams where you died?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
How did you die in your dream?
Different.
I can't remember that.
I've died where I've actually hit the ground. So I've had the falling dream.
Yeah, I've had those falling.
I was coming to that.
I've actually hit the ground.
I was coming to that.
And then
where did you fall from?
I don't know. I was sleeping and the dream started with me falling.
Falling from the barber chair.
That's happened to me like maybe last year.
It's just
like
random.
quite recent, and it's like you drop like oof, like wow. It's like, and that's it. Like I don't know. I wasn't anywhere.
Yeah,
like I
you
couldn't
just
picture where
fall,
I was.
yeah, just fall.
Just like in the dark.
Do you know what? Can I go over this one dream? I'll be quick. When I was a kid, do you remember my room in my mum's house? Where around winter time, it's like you want to have the heating cranked all the way up.
Yeah,
I always used to sleep right next to my radiator next to the wall, and it was a king size bed, and there's a bit more space, and then there's a door. I dreamt I was falling. Yeah. So like Get Out when he's just falling, he's falling into the sunken place. Yeah. I dreamt I was falling. I could see myself falling, just falling, and I can see myself getting smaller, fall, and all of a sudden. It's like I hit the ground, but I was actually on the ground. Yeah. I was away from the bed and I was on the ground. And around this time, I must have been about 11 or 12. My dad come into the room, half asleep again. He's probably woken him up from his dream, and he's coming to the room, be like, Colin, you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. And then he's like, oh man, just like just like I go back to bed.
Yeah,
very casually. But what happened was, I'm on the floor. It's hard to explain. I was under the covers at the time, but I found myself on the floor. But when I got up to go back to the bed, the actual bed had been made. The actual sheets was
so you had made it. That's nuts.
I've had someone tell me that I actually levitated off the bed and fell on the floor. I've heard people tell me that before as well. Real thing.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And for a long time, I couldn't actually explain that dream because I didn't understand it myself.
Yeah.
I tried telling one of my customers that, man, I just get goosebumps instantly. So, no, dreams is a weird thing.
You ever woke up in a bad mood from a dream?
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. And you look to your left or your right. Yeah. And you just get annoyed.
Yeah, you know what, right? I have
Let's go, John.
I have a dream like
That's Martin Luther King, bruv.
when I buy
I
a
have a
lottery
dream.
ticket. When I buy a lottery
He's a
ticket,
Freemason
right?
anyway.
That's when I start to dream. So guaranteed
When you buy it,
a lottery ticket.
A lottery
If
ticket.
I buy a lottery ticket, I guarantee you I will have a dream, and it's the exact same dream every fucking time I buy a lottery ticket. So this
It's
is
like
I'm,
a trigger
I'm
point.
gonna tell you what my dream
Like
is.
it's
It's
like
the
a
exact
trigger.
same dream. Exact same dream. So like, I'll purchase the lottery ticket, and then that night I will dream. This is how my day goes. I wake up.
In the dream.
Yeah, in the dream, I wake. I check the ticket. I won, but I don't say nothing. I go down to Great Portland Street where the office is. Go cash my ticket quietly.
Groundhog
You know,
Day.
listen, this is what I'm saying. I go cash my ticket quietly, and then I go to Susanna's workplace and I just sit at her desk while she's there. She's like, "What are you doing? Why are you sitting here? Like, you got to get me in trouble." Yeah, don't worry about it, man. We're good. Don't worry. Like, she's getting her, then I just show her the phone with the money in my account. Then we go, and then on a Sunday, you come pick me
does
up.
she say anything when she leaves?
No, she's just happy. So she's happy. We got money. Like, we're millionaires now.
So she don't say bye to anyone.
Nothing. We
Just
just go.
leaves.
We just go.
Just ups and leaves.
I go to my workplace. I say to my boss, "Boom, here's my resignation. I'll pay you for, like, I'm not working again, so I'll just pay you to let me out of my contract." Sunday comes around, I roll up to your house in a brand new car, and I got 3 keys. We come here, I give you cars, brand new cars, houses, the lot, right?
I like this dream.
But
man.
no, but you're not listening. Then I wake up and I always go check the ticket, and then the ticket's always like no, and then I check my bank like, oh, maybe it's just
Felt so real, innit?
and it's not there, and I'm pissed for the rest of the day. Don't talk to me like I'm giving attitude to everybody.
That's the thing, because in that you're feeling like it's so real.
But it's
so real.
So
Yeah,
real.
that's- that's the thing,
And the
it's
thing
so
is, I
real.
weren't being greedy. Like, my dream doesn't have mansions in it. My thing was, I get a nice 4-bedroom house somewhere in the middle of a field.
Yeah.
Like, it was proper, like, modest. So it's believable, right?
Yeah,
Because if
real.
I was dreaming mansions,
Yeah, it's not real.
You know what I
kind
mean?
of
But
thing. So quick as well.
my decision making in my dream
quite
was
real.
so modest.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to win the lottery to achieve this, right? It was just modest, and it was just like, how have I not won?
And I bet you go onto your phone and you're like, oh, try to check your bank statement
Nothing.
like 5 times in the hour. Be like, maybe we're going now.
Yeah, that's the thing about dreams. Like, it
Like,
it hypes you up,
Yeah.
and then it just drops you down to reality when you come out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I was mad.
Dreams are annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
They're annoying. They're it's hard. They're hard to explain, but they're annoying. But they could be great and they could be bad. Like even the top brain surgeon can't even give an accurate thing. It's like asking someone to describe gravity.
Yeah.
All right, I got one. How many times you man had a wet dream?
Define wet dream, right?
Yeah. What does wet dream mean?
Define
to you?
it. Define
Yeah,
it.
what's your interpretation of
That
that?
means that you boss.
Okay. I think probably a few times I was younger.
So hang on, wait. So do you mean that your boxer shorts is completely covered, like coated, like is seeping onto the fitted sheet?
But
However you want to kind of
mattress protector.
interpret it. I think a few times when I was younger, like when you're very like, look, listen, you go through a period especially as a male, that your testosterone levels are just like
All over the place.
all over the place, up and down, but they're going fast, and you're growing,
And that morning glory's a mother.
yeah, and you're seeing things, and And then, you're going to have dreams about this all the time because you're excited about it. So I think I had a few times I was younger. I can't count, but I mean...
Yeah, I think younger, younger.
Yeah. When you're younger, you wake up and...
I can't think of anything recent, to be honest.
No, that'd be issues if it was recent.
Yeah. I'm too busy, man. Too busy being a dad, isn't it?
That's it, man.
Can you imagine that being older and doing that, and then having to go to one of your kids, and and you've got kids, and you're putting your washing in the thing, and they're looking at you and thinking like, what's this?
What I say? That's your siblings there. They just didn't make it.
These are the unfortunate ones.
They've all dried up.
They're all...
We was always going to go left when you asked that question. I don't know why you did it, man. I don't know why you did it.
Don't get offended, man. No holds barred.
Right, so we're done with the dreams topics. Yeah, we got that off, man. Right, well, we're going to get into something, man. I didn't even introduce myself. I'm him. Anyway, let's get it started, man.
I'm seeing that everywhere now.
You see it?
Everywhere.
See what I put in a group I did to my Instagram?
Yeah, I saw that.
I saw that. But I'm seeing it legitly even on
you're wrong. Anyway, it's fine.
Why? Am I not a him? Let's break it down. Am I not a him?
You're not.
No, am I not a him?
A him. Not him, a him.
How you interpretate what I say, that's your business.
I'm not into
he stroked him.
I'm not down with it.
He stroked him. It's everywhere. Like, literally everywhere.
Pronouns, man. It's just crazy.
Everywhere, man.
It's ridiculous, man.
And it's just going to get to a point where you're like...
So you fill in an application. It's on applications.
Is it?
Well, applicated for job applications.
Anything. Like you sit on forms.
Yeah, because jobs have to be... We talked about this last week. Basically, if we were going to... for you... You're going to employ someone, and they say to you, I want you to refer to me as whatever pronoun. You got to do it. You don't.
Work for yourself then, man.
But exactly. What I'm saying is if he employs someone.
If I employ someone, it's
not about working for yourself. He works for himself now, but if he wants to employ someone and they turn around and say, I identify as this and I want you to refer to me as this, he has to do it.
It's the dumbest thing.
Yeah, I do my research on people, and if they listen, I don't. I don't even. I just want to sell burritos and taco. That's all. That's all. I'm loving it.
All right, let's get into it, man. Yeah. Right, I was watching Good Morning Britain the other day, and they had Pat Cash, the tennis player. Pat Cash, we're all familiar with him.
Yeah, American.
He was talking about Russian athletes being banned, and he doesn't think it's fair because basically, they're not in that country at the minute. They're all over the world playing, so they ain't got nothing to really do with the war. So my question is it fair for athletes to be banned from a sport if they come from a country that is invading another country?
Yeah, but what's really happening over there, though?
Forget what's really happening over there. Let's say as
you see it on the news. Yeah.
Let's switch it a bit. Let's go to World War II. Right? Let's say that's going on. Hitler's doing madness. We've got some German athletes here that wants to play tennis, for instance, or play football. Why can't they compete?
Yeah, they should be able to.
And this is the thing. A lot of the organisations...
Yeah, they're saying no.
Yeah.
I think there's one organisation said yes, and then they changed their mind the next day or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember which sporting industry it was. I think it might have been athletics. It was Russia. It was like, yeah, they can compete because it's nothing to do with them. Yeah. And then the next day they changed their mind because there was so much uproar about it.
I mean, with the Olympics, you can athletics, you can compete under the Olympic flag.
No nation.
Yeah.
So but they didn't even. Yeah, it was. I think they didn't even allow that. But yeah, so I don't know why. I think it's just because of the uproar.
Well, it's the propaganda, and it's because Putin will try to spin it. But equally, it's like, let's say England went to war, and I go and win the 100. I want to compete for the 100 meters. I got nothing to do. I live in England, yes. I was born here, yes, but I'm not fighting. In fact, I don't even keep up with the war. I don't know what's really going on.
Yeah, true.
Why am I being penalised for my life's work not to compete at the pinnacle of an event?
It's totally wrong, I think.
It is wrong.
Especially if you've got nothing to do. If you've got nothing to do with it, like you have nothing to do with it, no association, and let's talk about Russia. There's probably loads of Russians that are not involved either, loads, because it's a massive country.
There's going to be more Russian people that's not involved.
Yeah, there's loads more. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
they're not really in Russia. They're on a tour. So you're not. You're all over the world. You're not actually in Russia.
You don't live in Russia. There's loads of Russians in England that live in England. They got, you know what I mean. But anyway, and you're Russian, and you can't obviously represent your country because of the war. And I don't know. It's a weird one.
You're basically saying it's prejudice.
I was just about to come onto it.
It's prejudice.
I was just about to come onto it. Like, one of my old delivery drivers, she's got her own job now, but she had to go and do her own work because she's actually Russian. Right. And she came and saw me. She came and see me at my trailer on a Thursday, just gone. And she came crying. I was like, what's going on? I haven't seen her for quite some time. Her son just turned 18 and he's done his exams, going to prom and all that other stuff. Yeah. And she was proper confiding me. She says, you know what, like what's going on in the Ukraine is mad. It's actually affecting me. She's Russian. And she was denied work from a cafe that she applied for. Some other places that she actually applied for, they just turn their nose up and say, but I'm sorry, but due to certain circumstances, we can't even offer you an interview.
It almost sounds like a certain race of people that this sort of happens to.
Yeah.
Elaborate, Chris.
I'm just saying. It kind of sounds like a race of people that this has happened to.
Do you mean like people with like a certain genetic makeup?
Maybe alluding to that. Maybe,
Let me sip on
certain states in America, certain places back in the day here in this country, Windrush, things like that.
Maybe some people coming from Morocco to Spain, but that's another story.
Oh. I mean, that's a story that no one's talking about.
Yeah, I wonder, why is that?
You got to go to Al Jazeera to find that. It's not on Sky News.
So
we're here.
Yeah. So is that stuff on Al Jazeera?
Listen, people, don't expect the British Broadcasting Corporation to give you any information. Me and Von was talking about this today.
I'll have a look now.
Don't expect BBC to be coming and talking about this stuff. You want to find more information from when I was going to college. It was just Al Jazeera on the TV.
My dad always used to watch Al Jazeera.
If you want to get your research, do your own research. Forget Sky News, forget BBC, forget all them people. Forget them because they're only gonna give you what they want you to see. Al Jazeera all the way. Or do your own research.
So explain, man, about the war. Let's
what's actually happening? Because I just saw pictures. I didn't even like to look at that stuff. I didn't even look.
Yeah, I tried to.
Yeah, I saw it and I thought, I'm not even looking at it because I can't. That picture would just be in my head.
Yeah.
Or videos, especially videos. If I saw there's that video I saw and it was still in my head right now.
Yeah.
Because of you, man. Yeah. So, someone put that in the group.
Safe, Musa.
Yeah. I don't know. It was in the other
put
group.
it in there.
No.
Was it not you?
No, it was that one where they that South African guy let shots go up in the mosque.
Oh yeah,
I didn't see that.
Oh yeah,
that's one of the worst videos I've ever seen.
That's still in my head now.
Yeah,
and the noise.
Sorry, what's this? I didn't see this one. What was this?
You don't want to know, bro.
No, I want to know. Go.
I think it was about 2 years ago. The guy,
3-4 years ago.
Yeah,
in New Zealand,
he shot up a whole Muslim mosque.
Yeah. Remember?
It was disgusting.
Oh yeah.
When you saw the video, it looked like Call of Duty. Yeah, like he was walking around, and that's not even a joke.
They're trying to run around, and
he was walking around just letting off shots like Call of Duty.
Literally, like worse,
because he's still alive. The guy's still alive.
Yeah, of course he is, though, bro. Of course he is.
Anyway, but yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah, but anyway, so like the Moroccan thing, the border. What's actually happening?
Oh wow!
So you got migrants.
That's Chris turning around the mic and shit, man. See, my mic don't move.
Because you done it yourself. That's why.
So you've got migrants that are trying to cross the border between Morocco and Spain.
Okay,
and obviously for a better life.
So they're coming from where?
So I believe they're coming from Moroccan side to try and get into Spain.
But they're coming from another country, going through Morocco.
Yeah, but
because they're not Moroccan, those.
No. Like, but the thing is that the information is kind of scattered, obviously, because it's social media, it's the ones that's reporting it. I mean, we've been hearing about
who's
Ukraine,
for
for how many months? 6 months now.
6 months, yeah.
Hearing about non-stop. There's so many different countries in the world. Like even in the at the same time, I think the US were bombing countries.
Yep.
You know, and nothing's being said. African countries, let's get it right.
And then we had what was going on in Syria, where the Israelis were beating a load of Palestinians, I think, when they were carrying a coffin as well. The Israeli were policed. All this was going on. Nothing's been reported on it.
I've not seen it on Sky News or BBC
nothing.
News.
And you know what war?
UK outlet.
Do you know what war is still happening today, which is unbelievable? The longest civil war in history, Burma. It took man like Sylvester Stallone in Rambo to even shed a light on it, and that has been going on since.
There's a lot of things going on, but in this country, because of obviously Russia is dominating energy, they're trying to do everything they can to make us. It's their form of propaganda, isn't it? Oh, the reason why the rise in energy prices is their fault.
They had it planned before. They had it planned before, and then this is what is really sickening, and why are people so gullible to believe this? Because they had it planned before. They said that this was going to happen. Even Donald Trump, in one of his rallies, said they're going to raise the gas prices, the energy prices. They're going to. This is like when he was battling Joe Biden. This is what 2 years ago.
Yeah,
he's saying this. This is what they're going to do. As soon as he gets into power, these are the things that he's going to do. Obviously, Donald Trump. I've said it before. Controlled opposition, whether people like it or not. They're both on the same team. They both do what they need to do their jobs. But obviously, Donald Trump was speaking more truths of what is the real reality of things. Yeah. He's more, and I prefer to hear what he was saying rather than what the sleepy idiot was saying.
Sleepy Joe bags.
But at the same time, why are we not hearing these things?
Yeah,
you know, there's a lot of black people that seem to have died. Yeah,
the news outlet are only saying 23 at the moment.
I mean, it looks a lot more.
It looks a lot more, but at the moment it's saying 23.
What, people died?
Yeah.
What, from that picture? There's loads of bodies.
There's more than 23 there.
Yeah, unless they're unconscious or something.
It's just crazy, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, but it's all right. It's only 20. It's only 23.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
How do you spell Al?
I don't need to talk about it.
How do you spell
Al Jazeera? A-L and then J.
Space J. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Space.
Al Jazeera, man.
A-Z-E.
So like it's got every channel like this.
Hook me up. Forget it.
Oh, right.
Instantly, man.
Yeah, instant, bro. There's no messing around. This is light. I'll keep it there. We'll see if there's any kind of something that props up.
Listen, make the news fair, innit? Like, as in, like, if you're gonna spin news,
they're not, because they're trying to justify what's going on with this country at the minute. You know, you talked about it last week. Gas prices, like energy prices, petrol prices, food prices.
Something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Man used to go into
shortages. Soon.
Man used to go into these shops and fill up a whole trolley for £100. You can't even fill up a basket for £100.
Sainsbury's Smart Shop, bruv.
No, you can't fill it up for £100.
Aldi, man.
Sainsbury's
Smart
Shop.
Yeah.
Smart Shop.
Aldi or Lidl.
Just saying.
Aldi are the ones, but even them, you know what I mean. There's a lot going on. And they're trying to blame it on Ukraine. Well, Ukraine and Russia, more Russia. Because they want Putin out. They want to control it. That's all it comes down to. So they're never going to show you that news or the news that's on Al Jazeera. They're not going to show you that. They want to keep us focused on, this is why this is happening because of him.
Yeah, and you got idiots. I saw it on, what's that?
It works for Americans because they're patriotic. Where I don't think British people, I mean, there are British patriotic people, but it's not as strong as in America. Like we don't give to. I mean, you only have to watch the football when the flag comes on. Half of them are just like, miming because they don't know it. We don't know it. You know what I mean? Every American knows the national anthem. Every American, because they taught it from young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They've been seriously indoctrinated.
We don't know it. We don't know it. So it's like, I mean, try to say a few lines from the national anthem. We've been in this country for what, 40
God
years.
save the Queen, isn't it?
What's the rest?
That's it. That's all I know.
Exactly. There you go.
Send her victorious.
That's all I know.
Chris?
Save the Queen. Is that the end part as well?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
All I'm saying is that God can be anything. As in, that's not the Most High. The Most High is the Most High. God comes from the demon called Gad. And it could be anything. Could be any God. So it's not the Most High. That's all I'm saying from that. But I don't know the rest.
We don't know it.
I don't know the rest.
And some of us, there'll be some people that look at us.
There was a song, a British song, that Rule Britannia.
Yeah.
Rule Britannia.
It says, I remember it says,
Yeah, I remember you saw it.
England never, ever, ever will be slaves. Rule Britannia. That's the lyrics in the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they
mad.
They did.
We looked that up as well, didn't we?
Yeah. It's mad, that is.
Well, there you go. It's yeah. I mean, yeah, there you go. They went around invading everything, didn't they? So this little old island invaded everywhere.
It's like judgment will come for those.
You hope.
feel-
You hope so.
No, it will. The victory's already the Father's. So yeah, it will.
It's crazy.
It will happen.
Yeah, it's mad, bro.
Right. Well, let's get into another topic, man. Colin, I'm going to drop your one.
What one? What's that?
A video of a drag show aimed at children in Texas went viral.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
Do you want to? I'll let you elaborate.
Can I be honest with you? I've been so busy this week. I saw it. I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And I just put it in the group. I haven't even read it, but I can give my thing on
your
what,
view on
of
it,
what
guys.
I
Give
think
your
it is.
view.
So
Give your-
let me open up my WhatsApp. Let me have a look at this. Wait. Because I haven't even read it. I just saw it.
Right, so
I
a
was
video of a
shocked.
drag show aimed at children in Texas went viral. And we've seen since protests outside similar shows propose new legislation banning drag shows for children. One artist, okay, this person's just going on and on.
So you know what?
Drag show. What's the drag?
Okay,
Drag
so
queen, innit?
let
Drag
me just quote on this topic. This is why I don't like the Metro. They're so that left wing. There is nothing inappropriate about drag queens performing for children. In whose world is that?
So hold on,
Right.
a drag queen is performing like a.
So like a gay man overly expressing himself as a flamboyant woman. Apparently, they're in school. These kids have got parents, and these kids have got money, and they're putting money into the drag queen's thong, saying that it's all in the name of fun in Pride Month.
No, that's disgusting.
How in the F
sorry.
is that seriously not inappropriate, bruv?
No.
Drag queens. You got drag queens in America teaching kids, like, you know, that story time, you know, that kind of stuff. Doing story time with kids in the school. You got all this stuff in the media, but you don't hear nothing about the Africans in Spain. Like, why is this more important? Like, why are outlets saying there's nothing inappropriate?
Just let kids be kids, man.
The problem is,
Over sexualizing kids, and these ain't teenagers. These are 4, 5, 6-year-olds, man. Yes. They don't know left from right.
Just let kids be kids. Just let them grow up.
this is the problem.
them be
It's
kids.
everything is PC and it's acceptable now. So you speak out about it like that, you're seen as you're homophobic. When in fact it's like your child goes to school to learn. Mm-hmm. Not about drag, not about that. They're ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, and all that stuff, right? They're there to learn that, right? And that's what I think the world is losing sight of, right? Yes, you can teach your child to be accepting of others, right? That's fine. So if someone wanted to identify as whatever, or they want to dress up as a woman, you teach your children to be accepting of others. That's their choice. It's not your choice. But I think we are losing sight, we're losing reality. It's just like, oh, everything's acceptable now. Everything. Oh, I'm allowed to have my freedom of speech. Okay, so, but when it's against black people, it's different.
That freedom of speech when it suits a certain demographic.
Yes.
Not a freedom of speech to appeal why our little boy is putting a dollar bill in a drag queen's thong and the mother's all clapping saying, "Oh, well done, baby."
Yeah.
We're not allowed to.
It's messed up.
That's what's happening, Musa. That's what's happening. That's what they're doing. And you can't say nothing about that.
It's messed up. It's messed up. And this is the thing. It's like I said, we're losing sight. The establishments are losing sight.
They are taking the power out of the parent at the home.
Yeah. And you're sending your child to school to learn, and this is the nonsense they're learning. And that's the thing. And then it forces the left people who are super left and already don't like black people, they go overboard with their kids. This is how things are taught. Hatred is taught. Because then, while I don't agree with it, I'm not going to teach my children to hate. I'm just going to be like, yeah, we don't do that here.
That's not over here.
That's them.
Yeah. You let them do their thing. It's fine.
But like the patriotic Brits, the Northerners, they'll lump this all under one umbrella, and this is how hatred and racism is formed right here. And this is what it's all designed to do, really and truthfully. That's what it is. Yeah. It's as simple as that. You know, do I agree with it? No, I don't. But what can you do? Unless you teach your child at home, which they got you for now, unless you're doing it correctly, they'll fine you until you send your kid to school.
Yeah,
so.
otherwise you go to jail.
Even with teaching at home, they're trying to bring out some sort of curriculum that if you teach your children at home, you've got to teach them these certain things, and you're not allowed to teach them anything else.
There you go then.
Yeah.
But ultimately, our kids are being taught by the government.
Yep.
That's all it boils down to.
Although I saw quite a good thing. Santander, they're finally starting to get onto this thing about teaching children about money management in schools.
Yes, I
Good.
did.
Yes.
And I was like, finally,
Yeah.
I saw that.
this is happening. You know,
I think NatWest or Barkley started that, but it wasn't consistent.
yeah.
Now I heard that they're doing it properly, which is good. Because don't forget, a lot of these school kids, they come to me at the trailer, and I actually ask them, "Do they teach you about credit or there's stuff in school?" We'd be like, "No."
I'll teach you that, man.
Even one kid, I actually asked him, like, "Do they teach you LGBT lessons?" Like, well, yeah, they're starting to introduce that at a younger age. I'm like,
acceptance.
I'm like, well, yeah, but this is the thing. This is the thing. Can you teach LGBT lessons to a bunch of school children without involving sex? You can't. You have to discuss sex when you're talking about that.
What are they talking about? What will they be talking about? Serious. What are they going to be talking about? I mean, exactly. How do you even start that?
Just you know what?
Let me just picture it. So you get the blackboard or the whiteboard. Well, what do you start? LGBT. What is it?
LGBTQ. There's another letter there.
Plus,
yeah.
What does this mean? And what do we write now?
Alphabet, man.
What do we write? What is it? Let's define it.
Okay, so
I'm running a class now.
LGBTQ. Yeah. I don't know. What is the LV for? Lesbian.
Blah, blah, blah.
G. Gay.
LB.
B. Bi. T. Trans. G. T.
So why does the L go first?
See, now you're going to get a kid who asks that question.
No, you probably will.
Why are lesbians first?
He's been one of them.
Or, you know, just make her watch Dave Chappelle, man. Just do that.
But what I mean
Why
is
did
like,
the G go first?
but the thing is,
The G
the G's are the one driving the car. Remember Dave Chappelle? and the T is like right at the back of the window.
Right, get to your point, man. Coming in.
I'm just trying to picture how they teach us and the time, how much time they're taking up from valuable life skills.
Exactly.
Exactly. This stuff, okay, I understand it's awareness. Okay, it's fine. You're gonna get that in life anyway.
There was
you're
no awareness for us.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna get that naturally. So, but with life skills, with to survive on this earth, survive to survive, you need money. Okay, and you need to know how to manage money to then be able to live on this earth, basically, right? Whereas that stuff, if they're bringing that in quicker than they have with money management or whatever business skills, then the next 100 years is going to be better.
They ain't got your interests at heart. Then that means they ain't got your interests.
The priorities are a little bit skew. Skew-if, is that the word? Yeah. Because they're now just thinking about people rather than just like skills. When I leave this school, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
How am I going to like get some money without wasting time? It's always
wasting money.
Yeah, and wasting money. Whereas it's the totally opposite. Degree, loans, it's all over the place. Exactly. It's all over the place. It's wrong. And then they're bringing this in, the LGBT, and what else? They've probably got loads of other topics that are just coming in slowly as well.
All they're talking about is acceptance. So, all right, accepted, fine. But how is that gonna be an end result to building a skill to learn a trade or building a skill to get to do job interview type thing?
I mean, because if you're talking about LGBT, there's so many other things you can then talk about. Then you're opening up for all sorts.
You have to talk about sex. You can't talk it without sex.
There's like multiple things, so you can't just talk about that and then different religions and just keep it. You just get rid of that and let you find your own path.
Yeah,
right. Like that stuff, I think you find your own path. You go to school to learn life skills to then to survive on this earth. Your beliefs and what you believe in will come naturally. That's what I believe in. It will come naturally.
It's personal to you.
You shouldn't have someone at the top of the class, at the front of the class, telling you and what's the word?
Forcing it on you,
forcing it upon you to then have these thoughts. Whereas I think if you believe in something, it will come it will come and find you.
Yeah,
it will find you,
which is fine.
This is fine. You don't need someone to teach you it. It will find you, and then you do your own research, and then that's something that you will go out and do yourself because there's a calling for it, right?
I think what you said is very important because I think you should be able to be taught how to do your own research.
Exactly.
So that you have an understanding of something, and you can also question things as well at the same time.
Exactly. But if you've got someone at the top of the class telling you this, and that from their own opinion, because in the end of the day, these are teachers, they get a syllabus to cover. But what happens when they teach? Like you'll have 10 different teachers, and then those 10 different teachers will teach it a different way.
Yeah.
Okay, to their own life experience and their own opinions. So they'll teach it in a way that suits them, right? And that's where things go wrong. So things like that is too open.
Yeah, that would then confuse them. And what they do, where they teach that to kids under 12 years old when they haven't even got puberty yet.
Yeah.
That's the thing I don't like. When they haven't even got through puberty and you teach them all this stuff, which they'll be able to understand and construct it better when they go through puberty.
Yep.
You're just setting them on a different path before they've even made their mind. You just done their mind already.
Why don't they teach black people that before slavery there was a lot more things that happened.
Currency.
That's not going to teach that. But they are now bringing more history. In terms of
more black history,
not pre.
No,
not pre.
They're doing,
just like the ones that you can look the last 100 years or so, right?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Like Will Smith, Denzel Washington, and stuff like that.
The woman that invented because one of little one came back and talking about it. She invented, I think it was the traffic lights.
Yeah.
The black woman, she invented the traffic lights. I think it was traffic lights. Oh, right. There's a woman, she did something, though. I can't remember what it was, but I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Is African American studies only in America, or is it a course over here as well?
I don't know if it's
it's only in America. Yeah. I think that would be.
But I know they're integrating in schools.
They identify as standalone. They're African American, so you'd be like, I'm African American. Okay, so what are you saying? They don't They see them as a solo entity.
Yeah. What, African American?
Black Americans. They don't really include us.
Hebrew Israelites.
Where we're like, you're black.
Yeah. You're just black. Yeah.
Hello. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's weird how
they're not African and they're not American either.
Exactly. Well, they don't know their history.
They don't know their history.
They don't get taught to do their own research.
That's why they sit in that country and continuously get shot up. Like, my thing is, right, if you're getting continuously shot up, like, because of what you look a certain way, just get up and leave it. They're not going to change the law. So can you imagine every black person just got up, immigrated somewhere else in that country? That country would systematically fail.
Of course it will, because there's so many people in jobs and running the country, help running the country.
Yeah.
Of course, but...
And that's the thing, if they had a brain...
Yeah.
Because they could just take their stuff, these Caribbean islands, come to England, wherever, right? Where, like I said, this country ain't the greatest, but listen... I ain't afraid of police. They say to me, stop. Yeah, I'm going to stop. I'm not going to be disrespectful, but I'm not thinking in my head, you're going to shoot me.
No.
There was a report I was reading. One of the police guys, they let off, I think, about 60 or 70 shots on a kid. I think 60% of it hit him. He's like, how many shots do you need to stop one person?
Wow.
Like,
when was this?
This was a couple of weeks ago. I was reading it, and it was like,
what? So a white officer and a black kid.
Yep.
Has Black Lives Matter spoken anything? Exactly.
They're on the island.
They got their own island. They got their own house, innit, man?
Yeah.
Got that massive house that they do promo videos and TikTok videos from, innit?
And witches.
The witches.
You know? The Black Lives. You remember we discussed this? The Black Lives Matter.
Do you know where they live?
They live somewhere in America. They got some massive mansion, and it was reported. It was like,
I think like Candace Owens actually went there and tried to, but she got booted out. Yeah, and then the woman will start crying, saying, "Oh, she's playing some victim role, saying, oh, she was trying to come for me and my kids." I'm like, no, she weren't. She's trying to get the truth.
My thing is, it's like if any one of them, let's say not all, let's say 50% of black people left that country. Country would fail.
Of course, that's millions of people.
Yeah,
that's millions.
And it's just like, why isn't any of them just thinking? Actually, no.
Because I think was it 300 million people in America or more? Probably more, isn't there?
I think more.
Well, the thing is, it's
more than 300 million, because this country's what,
60 something.
Well, the main thing is that they don't know who they are. That's the main thing. They don't know what their background is. A lot of them are starting to wake up though. There's the Great Awakening is happening in terms of Hebrew Israelites.
Yeah, it's 329.
Knowing who they are.
What, billion or million?
Million.
People.
329 million, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. In America? Yeah, America, yeah.
That is nuts.
But once the Great Awakening will happen, it's Bible prophecy that it will happen. There will be more people waking. Not everyone's going to wake up, but there are more people waking up all the time, knowing who they are, knowing their backgrounds, knowing Bible prophecy, I say, but the majority, they don't know.
It's crazy.
They're not educated in that sense. It's not their fault as well, but it has a lot to do, and I've said it in past episodes, a lot to do with the curses that were placed upon their ancestors.
Yeah.
And the awakening is part of breaking those curses and then changing the way that that you do things, and not not idol worship, and not doing things.
Well, this is the problem though. Americans worship money.
So here we go.
That's the problem.
They worship money and themselves. You look at Instagram. You look at Instagram's mostly selfies.
Yeah.
Of yourself.
Yep.
Different poses. Changing your look. Adding whatever fillers in, and plastic surgery. A whole load of things. That's self idol worship. People may not think about it. They wake up in the morning and think, how am I going to look like? Or, I don't like the way I look today. Or, it's not waking up and thinking, I'm thankful to the Most High for being here. I'm actually thankful to be here. Like, I'm actually thankful to be breathing. I'm thankful for my family to be here. I'm thankful for everyone to be here. They're not like that.
Unless something happens, and then you might start thinking like,
there you go.
Yeah, that's human. That's humans for us. That's humans.
And that's exactly it.
Yeah.
Until something trauma based happens,
then you appreciate.
That's when you start thinking,
But that's like anything, I think. So like, when you've got something until you lose it, then there's no appreciation until that happens, and it's the same kind of thing. Quickly, just go back to the population of America. So yeah, percent of US people that are white. So 60, what was it? 61. Where did I see it now? Yeah, 61%
is white.
But back in 2010, it was 72.
Oh.
So it's dropping.
And
that's why they're on this drive about what we was talking about, the abortion.
But it's going to keep going.
They're stopping the abortion on the white women.
Yeah.
To drive up the white side of things.
Yeah, but it probably won't be enough anyway.
They're doing this in plain sight now, man. It's a joke.
72% in 2010. It is now 61%. Because it's the mixing.
Yeah.
It's the
mixed race is taking over because, and it's a beautiful thing because it's like,
I think it's the best thing that could actually happen. Reason why? Because like in 1,000 years' time, there won't be just one. There won't be like hardly any just one race. It'll be a mixture.
But it might go the opposite way. The white people might start being hunted. It could go the opposite way because then you'll have like a crop of white people that are only white and they're like the last lot.
Yeah, but that's a minority.
And then you start hunting.
Yeah, but then they're the minority, so it's like very small.
Oh,
but because the percentage is going the other way now.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't looked at the stats, but of mixed people, probably the percentage has gone up.
Yeah.
So
there's only one way it's going to go.
I think there might even be mixed race beef, like different shades.
There is that already.
But there's already that, man. There's colorism.
It's only recent. I say
you're not mixed race. Like, you're not really like.
It's only the last 10 years where it's been accepted. Because like, but I remember when I was young back in the day. If you were dark is man, you're dark. You're light skin. This way. Yeah. Now it's being accepted like we are accepting each other.
Yeah, it's not a thing. That's why it dies out. So that's what I mean. In let's say 1,000 years time, it's not. I don't think it's going to be about race. This is me saying this right now. Yeah, 2022. I don't think it's going to be about race. It's going to be about the gays, the trans. It's going to be more about that. That's going to be the divide. Rather than the race, because it's going.
But I mean, I think I said this before. Women are taking a battering right now because you've got the divide in the sports, where the transgenders, you get in the
it's all that's going to happen. That's going to be the big thing.
Yeah,
like, racism was always going to be there, but it's not going to be as heightened as this. It's literally because that's all it's going to be. But you can see it's happening in front of us right now, and so that's going to, because as humans we always categorize everyone, and that's where the problem is, right?
Yeah, stop it, man.
But we're all humans, right? But anyway, we always categorize everyone. So as soon as you start categorizing, that means you're in different gangs, you're in different groups, and that's when there is conflict. So obviously, racism was the original conflict. Yeah, that was the original because it was very obvious. Yeah, you're black, I'm white. Yeah. And that was the category. Now, obviously, that's kind of mixing up now. Everyone's mixing and breeding and all that kind of stuff. So that will die out. And now here comes, as you can see it, we're in that kind of 2020 era now. It started. You have all this him, her, she, he, she, identify as me. Soon it'll be fridge. Maybe I identify as, I don't know, a fridge, but I identify as a fridge freezer. And, blah, blah. But it's going to...
I have a fridge freezer.
Yeah.
I'm a fridge.
So Apple, your Windows.
Yeah, so it's going to be... That's what it's going to be. It's going to be more about what you are in terms of what you would identify as. Yeah. And that's where the divide... There's always going to be some kind of divide in humans because that's how we are. We're just stupid, right? We're dumb. And everyone...
I wouldn't say we're dumb. We've been dumbed down.
Yeah, dumbed down. Yeah.
I think no, we're just dumb. We're dumb because I'm telling you, because we are very we are creatures of habit, and we just create bad habits, and we have like when you. I think
I say very true.
Yeah, I think because of that, because we are very habitual creatures. Look at what we've done to this earth. You know, first of all, we're not clever. If we was clever, everyone on this world, which we probably can do, okay, if we were smart, we'd be happy. You know, we'd be happy.
Yeah, but you've got a minority amount of people that are running it, and that are are benefiting off us. Like, for example, like,
but are they humans?
Birth certificate.
Yeah.
Our birth certificate.
Yeah.
You signed over your rights
Basically.
to them.
Yeah, of course.
You
Yeah.
know?
And they're humans, right? These people who run are humans, right? So this is what I mean. And it's those people that make us who we are, right? We're just, if we was all smart, everyone would be fine. Okay?
If we were all smart, we'll realise that there's only a small minority of people or group of people that are running everything, and we are the majority, and then we can take over, and But
who are these people?
We're not.
How do you find these people?
How do you find them?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Who are these people?
Go on the dark web.
Yeah. I'll
The problem is though,
I'll go have a look.
now it'll be all very well and said we could come together and rise up.
We can't, man.
We can't. And I'm going to tell you why. Just basic things, right? So I got a beef with Asian and black people right now.
Oh,
right?
POCs.
Now, I go into Sainsbury's near you, and I'm in the line. Asian guy at the till, white guy in front of me, white guy behind me. I'm in the middle. White guy goes up.
Man, it's been
The
Oreo.
Asian
Oh, they're not Oreo.
The Asian guy was like, hi sir, how are you? Good day. Didn't know the guy.
So the Asian guy is worker. Is the worker until.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Good day. How are you? Doesn't know this white guy from Adam. White guy barely responds. Basically just hurry up and do my thing.
Give him my
Yeah,
shot.
just give him my food.
So like, I put my shit down. So my man goes, "You want a bag?" Yeah, thank you. So already I'm catching a vibe, and I'm thinking to myself,
not treated the
so
same.
he's dude, and he's flinging my thing in the bag. I'm like, bruv, don't be throwing my stuff in the bag. Like, pick it up and put it down properly, or I'm gonna come back, take all my stuff back off the shelf, and you won't be scanning it. I'll just walk out with my stuff, right? So put it in there properly. Done it properly. And then when he tilled up, he didn't ask whether I wanted a receipt or anything, but he asked the white guy, do you want a receipt? And I'm like, the service is dead. So I'm thinking whatever. And as I'm walking out, hi sir, how you doing?
Oh,
White guy behind me. And I'm like,
wow.
what is this? Now I got another story. Black people, same thing, same flex. Exactly the same thing in a black shop happened to me a couple of days ago. And it's like, hang on a minute. We're supposed to be supporting each other. Me even coming in this shop, I'm supporting you, right? But yet you're behaving in such a manner that's not making me want to support you anymore. And this is the thing. You say
Maybe they just saw like a 6'7" black guy with a beard and felt a little bit intimidated.
If they were intimidated, they wouldn't have approached me in an aggressive manner.
Did you have your hand in your pocket? Because maybe you might have looked like you had a knife or something.
So was he wearing like a Morpheus jacket from the Matrix?
Did you have your head to the side like this?
No.
So like, did you have your earbuds in at the time?
You've got a gold tooth.
You know what?
So did you have your fade at the time, or did you go looking like that?
I went like this.
Well, there you go.
Look, they felt intimidated.
No, but you know what?
But they reversed it and they
when white people feel intimidated, it's morning. Right? With my new areas, I got another thing I can tell you as well about what happened to me this week. When I'm walking in my new area in the mornings, it's morning. You know, they feel a bit like, oh, it's big black guy. Well, it's polite. I'm cool with that. Don't give me attitude when I'm spending money in your shop. Like, what's that? And then you be polite to the next man who you don't know either. It's like, I understand your hustle.
Were these guys the same height as you? Or
Who?
the two white guys?
One was actually taller.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's very
Ceiling.
That's rare.
yeah, that's rare for me. Like I'm like you know what I mean? Right. It's rare. So it's like
again, it goes down to stereotypes and them seeing what they see on TV.
You know
This is why I
what?
don't watch all this Top Guy and Top. Was it what?
Top Boy.
Boy.
I don't watch that either.
I don't watch it because it's just for me.
Top
It's just
Guy.
whatever.
That's how you know you don't watch it.
That shows you, innit? That shows you I'm real. I don't watch
dads,
it.
man.
Yeah, but John, you know what's mad? I remember watching a Kanye West interview once. I know everyone says this, that, the other about him, but he said something similar about your He said something similar about your experience. He says,
but the thing is, he doesn't even. He just makes it even worse.
Yeah, I know, but just hear me out. He was distinguishing the difference between racism and classism.
Mm-hmm.
So with classism, it's like working class kind of like.
No, he's psycho anyway. Man.
Yeah, no,
he's just crazy. I don't even listen to him, man.
But like, do you get where I'm coming from in regards to classism?
Yeah.
Like when a black guy and a white guy are in the middle / upper class, there's a certain type of attitude between each other, which is kind of mutual. But if it's lower or like middle class or like working class, and it's at different shades, like white or black, then you're gonna get all of that shit there.
I guess because they feel they both kind of made it.
Yeah,
as such.
yeah.
But you know,
so classism isn't something that is actually discussed more. It's always racism, but classism is just not even thought about. Yeah. But why don't anyone talk about that?
But the majority of people are not at that level. And most people are at a lower level, would say, and that's where the problem is, because there isn't no everyone's just getting at each other all the time at that lower level, and that's where the problem lies. And Kanye West just chats. He's
an idiot.
Yeah,
man.
It's when he said slavery was a choice.
Oh God!
I was just like,
what did he say?
Slavery was a
choice.
You know what?
Technically,
I got what he said.
Mental slavery.
Yeah, he's right. Yeah, technically, he's right.
What he was trying to refer to was basically, with black people, right? We get a large amount of money, and we'll go blow it on designers that
that's
don't.
What he was talking about.
Yeah, but if he had said that like the way I said it, fine, because I totally agree. Like we do that as a people. We go and spend in these Italian shops that don't like us. They've openly said, don't like black people wearing my stuff.
Even Michael Kors said, I don't like black women wearing my. It makes it look trashy.
There you go.
I took it I see it as a different way, completely different way, biblical way, right?
And he wasn't doing biblical, bro.
No. But what I'm saying, exactly that is what I was going to say as well. He weren't intending for it to be from this, but what it was a choice in the terms of Deuteronomy 28, where the Most High said that if you keep these commandments, these are the things, these are the things, or the curses, these curses are not going to happen to you. He said these are the things that will happen to you. If you keep my commandments, these are the things that will happen to you if you don't keep them, the curses that would happen. And one of the curses was going into slavery and serving and being and having your and serving, you have your I can't remember the phrase of it, but your oppressor, you'll serve your oppressor. That's the word. And that was one of the things that happened. Like 400 years of slavery, you'll be sent in ships to Mizraim, Egypt, Babylon, America, aka, and that's what happened. The ancestors they chose to disobey the Most High. They didn't respect.
So that was their choice.
That was their choice.
That's what
they chose, and this is where the Great Awakening is meant to be, where you're meant to understand what the ancestors did, what the curses were, and to break these curses, to come out of slavery, to come out of it. That's the whole thing, and that's why Yahushua came to awaken people, to give them, that he is going to come back, and he will come back for his people. He will also come back for the world, for the Gentiles who are also cleaved in to the way that we're meant to live. We're meant to be priests unto the world. The Hebrew Israelites are meant to be priests unto the world to show the rest of the world how we're meant to live. But in long and short, he was right with what he said. I don't think he was talking about that.
He weren't. He weren't that smart, bro.
That would have been too much for him.
It's just crazy, man. It's crazy.
But can I just say back to what we're talking about? With the categorizing people, it doesn't help that when you're filling out a form, whatever form it is, you always ask what your ethnic background.
I don't
British.
Even the other day, like I can't remember what
you don't need to fill it out.
You don't. It's optional.
I don't fill it out. Susanna doesn't either.
But most people don't think like that. They think they have to do it.
The greatest thing is
the reason why they're doing it.
This is why I learned. I learned this from Susanna. Right, this is crazy. one day, I think when Chloe was born, that's when Susanna's eyes started to be open that your white privilege don't work for Chloe. Right? What you can do, she won't be able to do, right? So she's filling out a form and it says for Chloe, and what did it say? It said mixed or black, whatever, Caribbean. She went to the woman, why have I got to fill this out? Here we go, another Karen moment now. Right, here we go. Right. The woman's like, oh, you know, well, you just got, no, I don't need to put that. Why do you need to know? What does it matter? It has nothing to do with what I'm here for. Why do you need to? She goes, furthermore, I'm not filling it out. She just gave it back to her.
Wow.
And she's never filled it out. And no one says nothing. And I'm like, rah. Like, you can do that? I learned some shit, man. I just, like, no one troubled her for it. Nothing. And it's like, amazing when white people feel they have a right about something. It's next level. You watch them at work. It's my right. No.
Suppose it's there to kind of keep an eye on the numbers.
Yeah, it's about
how many the percentage of different races that are in.
How many token black people can we have in this organization?
You got to have at least 10%.
Yeah, maybe 11. Push.
Right, you know what? Right, I'm gonna touch on what was it day that I call you? Friday? No, let me look. Right, so you man know Steve-O the Madman?
Yeah.
On Instagram. You know?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Right, so
he's a comedian, right?
So now I saw. Let me see when I sent this text to you.
Is this a topic?
It's not even a topic. Wednesday. I was walking Charlotte to school and I saw some black guy come out of an Audi, but then he kind of went back in really quickly. And I was like, I know that face. But I was taking Charlotte to school, so I didn't really care. It was just like, I know you from somewhere, but I ain't got time to figure this out. Kind of walking to school. And then it hit me late at night. It hit me about 9 o'clock. That's that Steve-O guy. Let me go look at his Instagram, like, so I can figure out, like, because I can kind of tell if he's in my area where he lives because
just by surroundings.
Yeah. Turns out he lives not too far from me.
Oh wow!
But he had filmed me. He went, you know what?
So you check the story.
Let me show you the video.
See the back
I'll show you. You don't see my face, but you know it's me.
You know it's him.
So like, I'll show you the video.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
It's like taller than the buildings and that.
Yeah. Towering over the cars.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's in the area now.
Yeah, he didn't want to come out
What
because
a
he
joker.
thought I would have seen his dry leg.
Cream that, bro.
Should have messaged him.
I did. I messaged him.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I said to him, what did I say? I said, that was me and my daughter this morning. I thought I recognised you, but I wasn't sure. And I thought, laugh at that, but he ain't looked at it. So
I ain't seen it.
What do you think you're going to do? Just fling out some cocoa butter?
Look, man, I'm not going to do anything.
So you'll probably see him again at some point.
Yeah. And I'm going to be like, hey, you got me on your story.
Yeah.
Let's get you on the show.
Exactly.
And make sure that like a Palmer's cocoa butter is sitting right here. Damn it.
So big up Steve-O, man. Like, that was funny. That was funny, man.
Yeah, just cream the mankles.
Right, we're going to get into another topic. Oh, man. He got 30 years, man.
Oh, R. Kelly.
30 years.
I believe I can fly.
Step in the name of love.
I believe. Oh, you know what? I had his album on. I was doing cardio quite a lot this week. I was on that treadmill and stepping quite a lot, and I just wanted to sing along to something great. And then obviously, I think it happened on a Sunday or whatever it was. It's Monday. And I had most of the week just listening to his album, Aaliyah's albums as well. I was just singing. I was thinking, there's some great tracks there, man.
The thing is,
but you listening to those words.
but you got to take it. You got to take it out of context.
Yeah. like I've already kind of had my thought process of that already. Now I'm back to how great the songs are. I'm back now. I'm back.
Can you separate the artist from the music?
Yes.
This is thank you. This is what they were trying to have a big debate on Good Morning Britain about it this week.
That's annoyed me. Because they didn't debate Gary Glitter, his music catalogue.
Yeah.
The lady touched on it for 2 seconds.
But why R. Kelly? They don't talk about Elvis. Elvis has got a brand new film out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How old was Priscilla?
Oh, was she?
She's young. She's younger than Aaliyah when he married. Yeah, no one talks about that.
What was a popular lyric from the Beatles from Paul McCartney? She's 16, if you know what I mean.
You remember the lyrics we were looking at? No, you remember the lyrics we were looking at on the way home from last week's pod? The Michael Jackson lyrics.
Which one was that?
Oh,
Yeah, from "Wanna Be Starting Something."
Oh yeah, how'd it go?
Look, you know.
Oh, okay.
Look.
Let me see if I can find it without you telling me. Wanna be starting lyrics? Yeah.
Yeah.
Read the lyrics, man. He's not really saying nothing.
If you can't feed your baby, yeah.
They don't have a baby. I was like, Michael was already on that abortion law early, man.
You know what? You're a vegetable. You're a vegetable. Wow.
Yeah.
you can't say that.
You can't
You're a
even say
vegetable.
spastic.
He says it bare times as well. Look.
And then he laughs.
Billie G's always
I'm telling
talking. Yeah, gosh.
Lyrics are suspect.
Man just randomly throws
It's too
Billie
high to
Jean
get
in there.
over,
It's
too
what I'm
low to
saying.
get under. You're stuck in the middle. You're a vegetable. You're a vegetable. You're a vegetable. You're a vegetable. You're just a buffet. You're just a buffet. You're just a vegetable.
And this is, and we're saying, you know what? When you look at them lyrics, you can understand why Prince was pissed.
Yeah.
Because Prince is over here like, I play instruments.
Everything.
I sing about proper stuff.
Man.
My man's saying you're a vegetable.
Yeah,
if you don't want a baby, then don't have a baby.
Yeah, man,
How am I?
Man even took his own lung out.
Prince must have been fuming because I would have been.
That's why he took his ribs out.
Allegedly, bruv.
Hang on, you know what? This is mad. You know what? You know what? Half of the lyrics is just "Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kusa."
Yes.
It's like 50 times.
Yes, and we're calling this like, come on,
Wow.
come on.
Oh, man.
I know why Prince was pissed when I saw that lyric.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a whole 3 paragraphs of it. Shit.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Lyrics are suspect, man.
That's about a third of the song. It's about a third of the song is Mama
say, Mama sa, Mama kusa.
You know
Mama
what?
say, Mama sa, Mama kusa.
You know what, John? That's actually fuckery.
Yeah.
You're a vegetable, and in brackets, you're a vegetable.
Yeah. Still the hate on you.
Oh my god.
You're just a buffet. You're just
Do you know,
You're just a buffet.
And the thing about it, that's only one song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go through the other lyrics, I'm sure there's some crazy.
Of course.
What was
That's why
last
they
week was what? Janet Jackson, wasn't it?
Jackson,
Is that why they
said,
called him Wacko Jacko?
Yeah. What did we say? What was because I was saying last week.
I heard last week's pod, about
She
because I'm just gonna have to ride it tonight.
Yeah.
I listen. I knew that. I knew.
I didn't.
I knew it. I was a DJ. I heard these tunes. I was like, oh wow, Janet. All right, cool, sweet.
I'm sitting there half drunk, thinking to myself,
That Beatles song. What was that Beatles song?
'She's 15, if you know what I mean.
15 or 16?
Well, if it,
What was
still
the song?
underage.
what was the song?
I can't remember the name of the song. Hang on, let me try.
That's right, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Beatles.
If you know what I mean, Beatles. That's it, just like that.
Oh man, I tell you. But
No, Janet was mad. Yeah.
I mean, R. Kelly deserved it. He deserved to be put away for 30 years. I'm not disputing that. My next thing is
The parents.
exactly why, because a lot of the parents put their kids in this position.
You know, that was very, very, very common in African American culture.
What, just handing over your kids?
The mothers would just pimp the kids out. It was very, especially in Jamaica, very common just to get paid.
17 it is.
17. Oh,
Well,
wow.
she
Well,
was
still under 18,
17.
man. Still under 18.
I just
She's probably not even 17. Probably.
Yeah.
Might be some subliminal.
Yeah, we probably lied.
some
She
get
might
to
be
the club.
8. 1 + 7.
Take away 10.
What is wrong with you people, man?
Holy shit, man.
I tell you, but no, I just yeah, the parents need to be got. As far as I'm concerned,
Yeah,
you
but
know, you got a lot of people standing outside the court upset about it, and it's like, well, hold on a minute. You were the same ones letting your children go to his studio.
Where are they? Like, where are they?
Where's the dads? Where's the mums?
Like, where are your
Oprah
kids?
Winfrey turned them into victims, man. She's already done her job.
I just
The whole Netflix special was still there.
What's that?
Surviving R. Kelly.
Surviving R. Kelly.
Oh, is that still there?
That's still there, bro.
Yeah.
That's still there.
She made money off it.
Oh, she made a hell of it on her network. Listen, when OWN was on, Oprah Winfrey Network, it was trash. Nothing was on it. She even had to approach Tyler Perry to beg to get her network with some information, some videos, because nothing was happening. Then she went to R. Kelly. Then she done Leaving Neverland. Then she done something on Russell Simmons as well.
Can I just say one thing on Tyler Perry? Right? Get a picture of him, right? Look really close at his eyes. He looks like he's wearing a mask. He does.
Was he an alien?
No, I'm not saying it, but he looks like it. Look at his eyes. I'm not saying he is wearing a mask, but he's got really weird, like it looks like he's got,
I gotta look at
got
it
a
now
mask.
as well.
Tyler Perry.
Let me just open it up.
Chris comes out with some outlandish stuff sometimes, man. You gotta check this.
You gotta go close to his eyes, like really, like you gotta blow up his eyes. You see? He does.
Oh, look at that bit. You can see.
I mean,
like so he reckons that from here it looks like a mask.
Like look at his eyes. The way his eyes are.
I mean, but you're gonna go into someone's face like that. You can go into my face, you probably see something.
No, but not like that. Come on.
I can't really see it, man. I don't know.
I can't either, to be honest.
Look at the.
You need some high definition iPhone for that.
Look at the.
Yeah, look at the bit next to the part of the eye.
This.
Stop looking up his nose, man.
No. I can't see it. Can't see it. Colin saw it.
But anyway, let's just get back to R. Kelly and the parents. Bruv, they got paid for silence.
Musa should blow that up.
They got paid. They got paid for silence, man. Let's just keep it.
Yeah.
From what I understand, R. Kelly gave so many parents of the kids writing credits.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to writing credits, every time that
it
gets played on radio or sells, streamed. Look what happened to Christina Milian. That tune "Baby" by Justin Bieber. Remember? Yeah. Do you know The Dream produced that tune?
Yeah.
The Dream and Christina Milian, there was a couple at one point. She was in the studio, laced on a lyric, even though he didn't use her voice on the track, because they was in a relationship, he just gave her a writing credit. She earns 40K a month.
Oh,
That's
and Baby is played how many times on YouTube? Like 5 billion times more than Baby Shark. Like she gets paid every month.
Right,
no problem.
He must have signed that deal while he was inside.
Yeah, maybe didn't pull out.
Did they have a baby together?
No, I think they did. You left it in, man. You left that in and gave her a writing credit, man. Be like, it's all right, baby. It's yours. It's all yours.
So he gave the parents writing credits.
So they make money. They get money.
To make money, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but it's an exchange thing. I get your daughter, you get money.
Oh, he said. Oh, is that what was?
That's that's what they were alluding to.
Who? R. Kelly's side.
Yes.
No, the victims. Sorry, so let's call it what it was. The victims without the inverted commas.
So the children or the victims were saying that's what happened.
Yeah. And do you remember Sparkles?
Yes.
You better be careful what you do to me. It's her niece in the video where he's peeing on her.
Yeah.
And Sparkles knew about R. Kelly and Aaliyah from a long time before they even made that tune. And she carried on like she's bare shocked.
It's so messy.
It's so messy.
Yeah, I forgot about it. He was pissing on someone, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, people got some fetishes, man.
So hold on, was that on a music video? Or was it just on wasn't it? It wasn't shown. Or?
There's a video.
You're a vegetable.
There is a video. Some of these people are crazy, but you know what, right?
Oh, mate.
People are acting like a lot of these people are acting like R. Kelly's the nastiest man on the earth when he asked this girl when he pissed on this girl. But do you know a lot of women are on that fetish?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah,
It's called water sports, isn't it?
No, that's standard. That's like that's like entry. Right? No, that's entry level.
No, he's right, man.
No, that's entry.
He's right.
That's entry level.
That's messed up, man.
There's entry level.
No, he's right.
Yeah. No, seriously. Like
entry level.
If someone's going into all that, that's entry. That's like. Okay.
So it's like easy mode.
Is that all? Is that all?
Yeah.
So,
I made the mistake of doing research on that Dubai thing you said about. Like,
the porta potty?
Yeah, I made the mistake of doing research.
Have you seen the video?
Because I couldn't believe it. I thought.
Well, what's this?
Porta potty.
Have you seen the video, John?
What is that?
Yeah. Basically, you see when a lot of these girls they go to Dubai. Yeah. And they're posing and they look like they got a lot of money.
Yeah.
They do some sick shit to be put into that position.
Oh yeah, that's happening all the time. And I will show you stuff on that.
Sorry,
like
and
more.
I was like,
I can look that up.
And
and I'll show you some deep stuff.
Some of the girls, like you're looking at, you thinking, why are you doing this? You don't.
They go there. Look, it's all about just having
You're
opportunity.
selling yourself for money like that.
Yeah, that's nothing. That's nothing.
Well, that's nothing.
I'm getting too old.
Again,
for this,
that's
man.
entry level.
How is that? No, wait.
Entry level, bro.
How is that entry level?
It's entry level.
What, camels and dogs?
I'm done.
13-year-old virgin boys.
I'm too old for this, man.
Done.
That's entry level.
Near enough.
So what's hard? What's hard level?
I can't even say it.
What's medium?
Because what I saw, I was like, I'm so glad I searched it in private. You know,
that's not been private.
It's just like,
if you search on Google, that ain't private.
No, but you know what I mean. You know, you put it like private on your thing and say, don't come up with the history.
Yeah.
Because I was like, let me see this for real. I can't believe it. And I looked, damn,
It's messed up.
it's crazy.
Yeah, it really was a mess, wasn't it?
And if you're saying there's more,
I mean, yeah, just download the Tor browser and then you'll find out.
oh man, I'm not doing any more research, man. I'm done. Like I'm done.
What browser?
I'll tell you after.
Right, man's like, what browser?
I can't use DuckDuckGo anymore, so I need.
Yeah, because the government's on that now, isn't it?
I need the next one.
There's loads of other ones.
All right, cool.
And on top of R. Kelly going to jail, what's her name's gone to jail now as well?
Ghislaine Maxwell, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Apparently she's going to appeal it now, isn't she? Why did she get 20 years?
She's gone down for less than R. Kelly.
Why has she gone for 20 years?
But you know what? You
She's
got to
gone for
listen.
30.
No, you got to understand something, right? Watch. She's gonna end up somewhere on an island. Nice.
You think?
Of course she will.
Listen, she hasn't spoke. She hasn't talked.
Epstein ain't dead.
Now
She didn't talk at the trial.
she hasn't talked. She hasn't grasped anyone up. She's just taking it on the chin. She showed no remorse. Nothing. It was just like, okay.
Yeah.
So and she knows powerful people. R. Kelly, it's wrong what he did, but he done it to a bunch of nobodies. So they're not interested in him. They're just going to say another black man. We use him example 30 years. Hers a little bit different. She knows powerful. If she opens her mouth, she could bring down a lot of shit real quick.
Yeah, that's true, you know.
Right? And because she hasn't talked, leave the man alone. Why'd you always name him first? Name someone else, man.
What like Michael?
Exactly. Like Bill Clinton or someone.
So like,
the Clintons.
I reckon, to be
John
honest,
Legend.
I reckon she'll just end up like somewhere on a nice island.
You think?
Yeah.
Because
She'll
she got-
disappear.
I
She'll
believe
just
you.
disappear.
Because she got
believe
too
you,
much
yeah.
info, you mean?
She got too much info. She hasn't spoken, so they ain't
She was
really,
like the PA, wasn't she?
they ain't gonna kill her.
Yeah.
Because it's a bit bait now because we know something happened with Epstein.
But
So it's a bit bait.
her dad's very high up.
Yeah, no, she came from a rich family already.
Trust me,
Very
she is not doing them 20 years. She'll do how long she been in prison now? What, 2 years? 3 years?
2 years.
Right. So
She ain't even
she'll
been in
do
prison.
she'll
She
do
ain't touched
she'll do
herself.
about 8.
There's no way she touched herself.
You don't
And
think?
then she'll be
no way.
somewhere.
No way.
She'll be somewhere on a nice island, never to be heard of again.
No,
She'll just live out her days.
I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna do some.
You got to remember this. Then look her up in about 8 years, see where she is.
Yeah. Yeah,
she won't.
Because if she's obviously, banged up, then she'll still be banged up by then, right? Yeah. So let's see.
But she knows too much. She knows too much.
That's the only reason why I would say that what you're saying is right, because she can put a lot of higher people in shit.
And the thing is, she hasn't spoken, so she's gonna earn a nice little respect out of that. All right, well, we better help her out because she hasn't said anything. She ain't gonna say anything.
Yeah, but I mean, if authorities are doing what authorities need to do, I know, but
you got to think about it as well.
She'd probably say, look, she'd probably say something.
If Andrew was innocent, if Andrew was innocent, though, you got to remember when this started, Andrew's the perfect example of someone. You get them people that say they're about it, and then when shit happens, they're not really about it, right? Yeah. So when shit hit the fan, Andrew got on the first play, baited the whole thing up. Like, Epstein must have been like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you here? Like, you shouldn't even be here. Why you want to stay with me? Like, what are you doing? Right? And then he paid off the woman to get rid of her lawsuit. Like, every movement he's doing, it's making it bait. Like, he's making it worse. What he should have done is kept his ass in the palace and not moved, not said a word. Do a David Beckham, say nothing. Right? We all know he banged Rebecca loose.
Oh, yeah.
But he never said nothing. So you can't say nothing to him. Right? Yeah. And this is what I'm saying. Do a David Beckham. Say no. And for me, when he done that, mass props, man, it was like, bruv.
Yeah, man, he barebacked it, man.
And she earned loads of money. Because he's in the royal family, I think that had...
But he made... Every move he made was wrong.
Yeah.
The last thing I'm doing, right, is running over to you if you're in this trial for sex trafficking, high-end...
The thing is, because there was like real good evidence that he was there in that picture. And that picture that messed him up. Yeah. And he had to say something. I don't think he couldn't say anything.
He could have said something.
It was right there in black and white.
Well, he said he didn't remember it.
But he made it worse. He made it. But you know what? No, not to stick up. Not to stick up for him.
Yeah.
No, I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, but I've been in them situations where...
No, what is he going to say then? I was there. What's he going to say?
What I'm trying to say to you is...
He has to say he's there because it's him.
There's certain girls I don't remember. And they said hello to me.
Yeah, but again, so that could be, that's what I mean. So it could be true, but it's probably not. It's probably not. But because he's not like,
he's not a massive player.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he might be in that circle.
Nah.
He might be.
No, I mean, he remembers that, right? So he definitely remembers that. So
they'll have concubines, man. So
yeah, I mean, he was, because he can't say he doesn't remember because he had so many, you know what I mean? He had so many of them. So he had to kind of say, he couldn't not say anything. He had to say it. He had to say that. If he said, yeah, that was me, then that's you're done, right?
Yeah, but
so
there's picture evidence anyway.
Yeah, so he had to say, there's nothing else he couldn't, like, if he wanted to get out of it, that's his only option.
I would have stayed silent the whole time.
No, he couldn't. He couldn't because there's a picture. If that picture wasn't there, then yes, he could stay silent, like, not like in behind the four walls.
Who took that picture, by the way?
I think it was one of the Epstein or Ghislaine. What's her name? Ghislaine?
Friends or whatever, yeah.
Ghislaine or something.
Yeah. But what I'm saying, he had no option but to say that. I couldn't remember that. Or
everything points to him being suspect.
Yeah, obviously after that, because more came out from it. That picture was a leader. That just led the whole thing.
Yeah.
That ruined it. Like, if that picture wasn't there, if that picture wasn't taken, yes, he could remain silent because there isn't anything on him.
Yeah.
That picture, that was it. And they analyzed the photo. They could really tell that it wasn't edited. That was real. That was original. So he had to say I couldn't remember it. Because he has to. Because if someone said to you, it was that you in the photo, and you went, nah, man, silent, or you said no comment, then that's his bait anyway. That's just his bait. Yeah. So he had to say couldn't remember it, or I lost my mind, or something crazy. You know?
I'd be like, it was a drunken night, man. Don't remember it, but clearly I'm there. But
yeah, mate, something like that. Yeah.
I take pictures. I take pictures with people all the time.
Yeah.
It's me.
Yeah.
That's what I would have done, man. I would have just been so like arrogant about it. It's me, come on.
Well, he probably did. I mean, did you watch that interview?
I watched some of it and I just thought it was laughable. He was sweating.
And even that was funny because
I don't sweat. Yeah. Because he said he don't sweat.
And he was
but he was sweating.
sweating. You know, I've got to watch that interview again.
It was too funny, man.
It is a waste.
But the thing is as well, right?
You can't lie.
The girl involved must have realised she fucked up when the royal is taking you to Pizza Express for a date. I'm sorry, man. Like, as a royal.
Oh, did he take her?
Yeah, it was Pizza Express where he took her. It's like, mate, I'm not a royal and I'd never start off Pizza Express.
Wasn't that? Oh, no, it was, wasn't it?
It was Pizza Express, yeah. He took
they said,
her.
where was you?
And he went Pizza Express. It's like, damn.
I thought he said he was in Pizza Express when that photo was taken, or when they said he was there or something like that.
I can't remember all of it. I need to double check that.
Yeah. But either way, he remembered that. That's what it was. He remembered he was at a restaurant in that period of time at a Pizza Express, but he couldn't remember.
Was it with her?
Yeah.
Why don't you use some pizza though, man?
There we go.
It could be coded, man. Could be coded.
Would you want flag mignon?
Nah, man. Nah,
Giggly squid.
Nah, but these sickos and pizza and what's it called? A coded pizza
butter
cake.
pecan Rican. That's
No, but that's the whole thing. The whole thing is it's all the codes. You know, pizza cake.
Calzone.
Where
chocolate sundae.
You know, where minors are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It could be coded, man. He's a nasty individual. It was probably like Andrew. Oh, I can't believe you said Pizza Express. Oh, you naughty boy.
Oh God! Oh, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. Well, listen, we're gonna wrap this up, man.
Oh man,
it's been a good pod. It's been. You know, I was gonna touch on the Lewis Hamilton thing, but I'm just tired of talking about racism.
Yeah.
You know?
The guy, the PK.
Yeah. You want to say something about
he
it?
was just wrong, isn't he? Yeah, and he got banned, right? He's now banned
from going to the paddock. Not banned from.
Is he a current driver?
No.
He's an old guy. He didn't.
He's a former racer. He's
what
actually,
was his name again?
Something Nelson PK.
PK. Oh yeah, I remember Nelson PK.
He's
Nelson PK uses
his daughter's going out with Max Verstappen.
Oh well, there you go. Then.
So then Max Verstappen was like, "No, he's not racist." But yeah,
how can he say no? It's not racist.
Yeah,
how can he say that?
But your perspective,
right? Here we go. Listen,
you know, he's obviously not going to be racist to you, is he?
No,
you know what I mean?
It's the same color, isn't it?
But what he said was racist.
Here we go. In a new video has emerged which appears to show disregard former F1 champion Nelson Piquet appearing to target Lewis Hamilton with a slur for a second time. The Brazilian has been condemned by the F1 world this week after footage from last year resurfaced showing him referring to the Mercedes star by using a slang of variation of the N-word in Portuguese. Piquet, is that Piquet? Or whatever his claimed there is no racial intent, but he is still expected to be banned from the FA. The ban seemingly only more likely now after fresh footage in which the three-time world champion appears to use the homophobic slur while targeting Nico Rosberg's father, Kiki, as well as the Brit. Kiki, he was a something zero value. I don't know what is S. So it's supposed to be some sort of homophobic slur, but that looks like shit, to be honest, but whatever. PK says before adding his son Nico won the championship. Okay, N-word, was more focused on giving a ass at the time. He was kind of bad. So he's just blanked it all out. But yeah, so basically he's just cussing everybody.
Wow. But he used the N-word.
My thing is Lewis Hamilton got hammered for saying his nephew shouldn't wear a dress.
Yeah.
And that was more traction on that than there is on this.
I didn't even know about this. You lot are watching F1. I didn't even know about this.
There you go.
I heard it on talks.
But what Lewis Hamilton said about his godson or nephew, that was headline news, front of the mirror, front of the sun.
And it was in jest and in love. Mm-hmm. But whatever.
There's no value.
Economics, man. Economics.
Look, listen. Look, if you're gonna say the word and promote it, then so there you go. You don't help the situation. You know. In your tracks or your songs. That's
a conservative effort by all of us.
Yeah, exactly.
And the problem is all of us. Who was I listening to? I was listening to some other podcast. It weren't Joe Budden, it was someone else where they were saying an artist, I can't remember who the artist, they brought them a track that was like, it was positive. It weren't, your standard rapping track, but it was a good track. And they were like, nah, we want that gangster. This is the record label telling you, I want that gangster kind of vibe. And he put it out, it got number 1. But anything positive, they don't want that. They don't want that. And then this is, I think it was Tank that was saying basically the music, they don't want, the reason why R&B isn't where it should be is because they don't want to see black men spreading love and positivity. They'd rather hear bang bang shoot 'em up, da 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 da. I killed this one, that one. That's what's, because obviously hip hop's outselling R&B. That genre is just outselling it, and most of it is just bang bang. I'm shooting, da 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 da. But you're not living that life. Whereas you got someone like, the R&B singers that are singing about love and da 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 da. I'm interested.
That's why you got some R&B artists bringing hip hop into the R&B.
This is another thing. It's not authentic now. It's all getting mixed. But yeah.
Oh, your Breezy album, big.
It's a good album, isn't it?
Love it.
Good album, man. My name is John Alexander. You can hear us on YouTube, all DSPs as well. I'm him, and I'm on the Press Pause Network. I'm out.
All praise to the Most High, yeah. I'm Chris Samuels, I'm out of here. And also, we'll be on Patreon soon, so if you can, please support and subscribe once it's out. And yeah, keep listening, keep supporting, keep putting comments on, share the love, and I'll see you next week.
Mr. Colin Palmer, my pronouns are burritos and tacos. Sometimes I'm tacos and burritos. Sometimes guacamole in it as well. Maybe some onions. Next week. Later.
And I'm Ryan John Baptiste. Stay safe out there, guys and girls. Do stay safe. And see you next week.
Wait. Is it Eid, Musa? Next week to everyone celebrating Eid. We will not be recording next week because our camera guy will be celebrating Eid.
Cinematographer.
What do you want to be referred to as? Musa.
Musa the cinematographer.
All right, so
he's absolutely
Musa,
sick of it.
Happy Eid from us, and happy Eid to everyone celebrating it. And enjoy. Anyway, we'll see you on the other side. Peace.